Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly magical, creating a beautiful 3D inner engraving inside a K9 glass crystal block using the xTool F2 Ultra UV laser. We're turning a simple 2D photo into a floating portrait that looks incredible when lit up. If you've ever wanted to make personalized keepsakes, awards, or gifts, this is the full step-by-step tutorial. We'll cover account setup with Cockpit 3D, photo conversion to a 3D point cloud, prep in xToolStudio, and running the job on the F2 Ultra UV. So get your laser ready and let's get started. First things first, we need a way to convert your 2D photo into a 3D model, optimized for inner engraving. That's where Cockpit 3D comes in. It's an amazing service for generating high-quality point clouds from photos. Head over to Cockpit 3D in your browser. Right on the home page, you'll see a big gold button that says Go. Click that. Now fill out the form. It's straightforward. Enter your first name, your last name, 1 or 2 phone numbers, your email address, your company name if you have one, or just put your name, a street address, second address line if needed, country, state, city, and zip code. Referral code if you have one from a friend, pop it in. Then select your laser type. Choose UV since we're using the F2 Ultra UV. Finally, enter your laser make and model, the X2 Ultra UV. Hit submit. They'll review it and email you back pretty quickly, usually within a day or so, with your login credentials and a link to download the Cockpit 3D software. Once you have that, you're ready for the fun part. Log into the FastPass 3D page using the credentials they sent you. Click New Order. First, choose the size and shape of your crystal. For this project, I'm going with rectangle tall and the medium size that's 8 cm by 5 cm by 5 cm. That's perfect for portraits. Scroll down a little and click Upload your photograph. Pick a clear, high contrast photo. Portraits work best with good lighting and defined features. Once it uploads, it'll show you a little preview. Right below, you'll see the option to remove the background. I always do this for cleaner results, so select to remove. There's a spot for reference info. You can add your customer's name, their email address, and order number. It's super helpful for tracking. Hit submit. This takes you back to the main dashboard. Now the exciting part. Choose your processing options. You can go with Cinematic HD for top quality, Enhance for a quick boost, or you can send it to a human artist for perfection. Each one of these options uses credits. I went with Cinematic HD here. Click that. Then click the Sync to AutoConvert 3D button to send it to their servers. Usually this takes a little while. You'll get a notification when it's ready. Once done, you'll see a preview. Check it from different angles. If it's not quite right, you can reject it and tweak it. Otherwise, accept it and download it. The download is in a zipped file. Extract it. Inside, you'll find a Cockpit 3D file. Open that in the Cockpit 3D software you downloaded earlier. Here you can rotate the model, add text if you want, like a name or a date, then click the Go button to generate the point cloud. Once it's processed, download it as a GLB or STL. I prefer GLB for this project. It keeps the quality great for xToolStudio. Awesome, now we've got our 3D file ready. Before we jump into xToolStudio, We need to do a quick but very important hardware step on the f2 Ultra UV, installing the inner engraving lens and the riser plate. First, let's swap out the standard lens. Rotate the normal lens clockwise about a quarter turn. Lower it straight down and remove it from the laser head. Now we'll install the inner engraving lens. Lift the inner engraving lens into position, rotate it counterclockwise about a quarter turn, and lock it in place. That's it, same steps, just reversed. Next up is the riser plate, which gives us the proper height for inner engraving inside thick crystal. Place the riser plate onto the laser's base plate, align the mounting holes, secure it using the 2 included thumb screws. Make sure it's snug, but don't over-tighten. Once the inner engraving lens and riser plate are installed, we're ready to move to software setup. Go ahead and launch xToolStudio and connect your f2 Ultra UV. For material, choose K9 Inner Carved Glass. In the Mode drop-down, choose Inner Engraving Settings. This brings up a guided wizard that is super helpful. It walks you through installing the inner engraving platform onto the laser's base plate. Follow the on-screen visuals. It's pretty quick. Click Next. Now enter the actual dimensions of your K9 glass block. Mine is 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters by 80 millimeters, so those are the values I'm going to enter. Leave the refractive index at 1.5. That's spot on for genuine K9 crystal. Click Next. Choose your positioning method. I went with installing the positioning piece and entering the value. In my case, the value is 25. Go ahead and import your canvas. If you haven't already, go to the green X menu, click File, Import, and select the file that you created with Cockpit 3D. Do not change the size of this file. It loads into the preview cube. You can rotate it. You can adjust its positioning by grabbing the arrows and moving it left, right, back, forth, up, and down. You can add extra text here too if you want. In this case, I'm not going to add any. Don't worry if it looks super white. That's completely normal for the preview. If you zoom in, you'll be able to start seeing detail. And that's what the crystal will actually have engraved in it. Once you're happy, and trust me, take your time here, go ahead and click Process. It'll take a few seconds to calculate. For this one, we got an estimated time of about 25 minutes. When you're ready, go ahead and hit Start. Head over to your laser and press the orange xTool button on the hand display to begin the engraving. Now just sit back and watch the magic happen. The UV laser is creating tiny points inside the crystal. It's mesmerizing to look at. Here it is, fresh out of the laser. Look at that detail. The portrait floats beautifully inside. Crystal clear, no surface damage, just pure wow factor. And that's it. We just took a regular photo, converted it to a 3D point cloud using Cockpit 3D, prepped it perfectly in xToolStudio, and engraved it inside a canine glass block with the F2 Ultra UV. The process opens up so many possibilities. Personalized gifts, memorials, wedding favors, you name it. If you found this helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe for more laser tutorials, and drop a comment. What would you like to engrave in your first crystal? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.